Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Was an unsettled Tuesday, but it sure did start pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Scott Taylor caught that sunrise this morning in Magna. Too pretty of a picture not to show. And you notice the cloud cover with the help of that moisture that was streaming in. We saw that moisture really capitalize on daytime heating in the central portion of the state. Some isolated activity in southwestern Utah, and we watched as that line of storms made it towards the Wasatch Front, delivering gusty winds, hail at times, and some brief heavy rain. Eastern Utah also stayed pretty active. High temperatures today, 97 in Salt Lake. That's 1 degree above where we typically are this time of year. We saw those 90s along the Wasatch Front with triple digits in places like Moab, Hanksville, Lake Powell, and St. George, topping out at 107. In the evening, we saw those temperatures in St. George drop into the 90s as storms were overhead, but it's the 25th day of back-to-back triple-digit days in Washington County, sweating it out. But there is some relief in the long range. So if you're in southern Utah, you're going to want to listen up, especially to that 7-day. This is what it looked like this evening as those storms were ramping up. Over in the West Desert, it was a great view from Utah Lake. They pushed towards the Wasatch Front and impacted portions of northern Utah for the evening. As we head into tomorrow, we know that chance of moisture stays steady with the positioning of this area of high pressure. It's a large area, which is why we see the heat dominating. We're on the western edge of it. Its clockwise flow funnels moisture into the state. That's why we have cloud cover. And then that daytime heating just brings in the storms. Now, the potential tomorrow will be diminished slightly from where we were today, but it will still be there. Cloud cover shows how we made it into the evening with those spotty storms. Out there in eastern Utah, some isolated activity tonight. Into the overnight, the clouds breaking apart, partly cloudy skies with drier conditions. But the chance of storms holds on for tomorrow, especially in the afternoon and evening. West Desert popping up by 7 p.m. Are you watching the clock in the corner of your screen? Notice central Utah towards Delta, near Richfield, over in eastern Utah. So the Basin and Moab have the potential of seeing some storms. So the lingering moisture potential, it stays there, and that means the chance of storms doesn't want to go away. For the Wasatch Front, it does look a little quieter, and that will be the case as we close out the work week. Tomorrow, it's a slight chance, but Thursday and Friday looks a little drier. Moisture tracker steps back and looks at the big picture, and this is important. What you're seeing in green is that moisture, and that area of high pressure slides to our south as we make it towards the weekend. That brings drier conditions, a pocket of drier air for us along the Wasatch Front and in central Utah, and even in the south for Friday, Saturday, and then things start to change into Sunday. The high kind of pivots back just a little bit, and of course that opens the door for a moisture increase. So in short, what that means, we're going to see storms again. A brief break, but as we start early next week in southern Utah, we get storm potential, and that surges north to the Wasatch Front. So the isolated chance by Tuesday for northern Utah. Temperatures for tomorrow, 90s, triple digits in Salt Lake and Provo, 107 in Moab, 108 in St. George. As we look at the next 7 days in Washington County, triple digits, but here's that relief that I was telling you about. We start to see cloud cover on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, we cool things off. We could see our first non-triple digit day on Tuesday for southern Utah, and we'll take that break. Now, the heat's going to build just a little bit for the Wasatch Front as we get drier conditions Thursday and Friday. We'll see more cloud cover for the latter half of our weekend, and the 90s and the slight chance of storms Monday and Tuesday. Unsettled today and into tomorrow. The weekend looks hot. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
All right, hot it is. Thank you so much, Alana.